Do you want to save more money? Well, let's dive into the power of saving. Imagine saving as your personal superhero, always there to rescue you when life throws a financial curveball. It's not just about having a safety net, though that's certainly a perk. It's about planning for the future, and the independence and freedom that comes with it. Think about it. Want to buy a new car or take that dream vacation? With a solid savings plan, these aren't just fantasies but attainable goals. Saving helps you chip away at the big picture, turning mountains into manageable hills. And let's not forget about financial security. No one likes feeling like they're teetering on the edge. Saving gives you a stable footing, a cushion between you and life's unexpected twists and turns. Saving money isn't about depriving yourself, it's about setting yourself up for a brighter future. So, are you ready to embrace the power of saving? Ever heard the saying, failing to plan is planning to fail? Well, when it comes to managing your money, this couldn't be more accurate. The first step to becoming a savvy saver is to start with a budget. You see, a budget is your financial blueprint, a roadmap that guides your spending and saving decisions. It's like your personal finance GPS, helping you navigate your way to achieving your financial goals. Now let's break down the basic components of a budget. It's simpler than you might think. It's all about balancing three main elements: your income, your expenses, and your savings. First, your income. This is the money you're bringing in every month, be it from your job, your side hustle, or any other sources of revenue. It's the fuel that powers your financial engine. Next, your expenses. These are the costs you incur on a regular basis, from rent and groceries to streaming subscriptions and that delicious but slightly overpriced latte you treat yourself to every morning. Expenses can be categorized into two types: fixed expenses like your rent or mortgage that stays the same each month, and variable expenses like dining out or entertainment that can change from month to month. Finally, your savings. This is the portion of your income that you set aside for future use. It's your safety net, your rainy day fund, your ticket to financial freedom. Now here's the trick: your income should always be higher than your expenses. If it's not, you're living beyond your means, and that's a slippery slope you don't want to slide down. If your expenses are creeping up on your income, it's time to do some trimming. Creating a budget might seem like a chore, but think of it as a financial fitness routine. Much like how you'd plan your workouts to get in shape, a budget helps you flex your financial muscles. And remember, the more you exercise, the stronger you get. Remember, a budget is not a restriction on your spending, it's a plan for your money. Think you have no room for savings? Let's take another look. Eating out has become a staple in our fast-paced lives. It's convenient, it's quick, and let's admit it, sometimes it's just too hard to resist that sizzling steak or that creamy pasta. But have you ever thought about how much you could save by cooking meals at home instead? A study shows that you could save up to 2/3 of your food budget just by swapping restaurant meals for home-cooked ones. That's a lot of dough that could go straight into your savings account. Now let's talk about subscriptions. In today's digital age, it's easy to get hooked on multiple streaming services, online magazines, and memberships. But do you use all of them? Or are there some that you've forgotten about, but your credit card remembers every month? It's high time to review your subscriptions and cut the excess. Remember, every unused subscription is money down the drain. And how about shopping? We all love a good deal, right? But a good deal is not so good if you're buying something you don't need. Instead of succumbing to impulse buys, make a shopping list and stick to it. And hey, why not try thrift shopping or using secondhand items? It's not only good for your wallet, it's also a great way to help save the environment. One more thing. Do you really need that daily latte or that gourmet sandwich for lunch? Small expenses add up over time. By cutting back on these little luxuries, you could be pleasantly surprised by how much you can save. Let's be clear though. The goal here is not to deprive yourself of everything you enjoy. It's about making smarter choices, prioritizing your needs over your wants, and realizing that small changes can lead to big savings. So take a step back, assess your spending habits, and start trimming the fat. You might just find that you have more room for savings than you ever thought possible. Every dollar you don't spend is a dollar you save. And that, my friends, is the power of cutting the excess. Unexpected expenses are just that, unexpected. Life has a knack for tossing curveballs, right? And when they come, they often carry a price tag. That's where an emergency fund steps in, your financial superhero, ready to save the day. An emergency fund isn't about stashing away pennies for a rainy day. It's about being prepared for the thunderstorms, the job loss, the sudden car repair, or the unexpected medical bill. It's about having a financial buffer that keeps you afloat when life gets choppy. So, how big should this superhero be? Well, most financial experts recommend having 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses tucked away. That's enough to cover most financial surprises without sinking your budget. But remember, building an emergency fund doesn't happen overnight. Start small, be consistent, and watch your safety net grow. An emergency fund is not just a safety net, it's peace of mind. Wish saving money was easier? Well, it can be. Let's talk about a little trick that can make a big difference. Automatic savings. It's like having a personal financial assistant working around the clock, helping you save more without even lifting a finger. So, what exactly is automatic savings? Imagine a pipeline between your checking and savings account. Every month, a certain amount of your income that you pre-decide is automatically funneled from your checking account to your savings account. You don't have to think about it or do it manually. It's a set it and forget it kind of deal. Now you might be thinking, why should I do this? Well, let's dive into the benefits. Firstly, it simplifies saving. No more mental gymnastics on how much to save each month. You decide once, and it's done. Secondly, it ensures consistency. Regardless of how busy you are, how forgetful you get, your savings keep growing. It's like a friendly nudge, keeping you on track with your savings goals. Thirdly, it harnesses the power of out of sight, out of mind. With money automatically stashed away, you're less likely to spend it. You'll be surprised how quickly your savings can grow when you're not constantly dipping into them. Lastly, it gives you peace of mind. Knowing that you're actively building your savings, month after month, can provide a great sense of financial stability and security. And remember, you're in control. You can adjust the amount you save automatically as your income or financial goals change. It's flexible, it's easy, and it's effective. So if you're looking for an effortless way to boost your savings, look no further than automatic savings. It's not about making more money, but about making your money work harder for you. Automatic savings is like your future self thanking your present self. So why not give it a try? Your future self will definitely be grateful. Want your money to work for you? Meet compound interest. Now, this might sound like a high-level finance term, but trust me, it's simpler than you think. And once you understand it, you'll see why it's often called the eighth wonder of the world. So, what's compound interest? Well, in the simplest terms, it's interest on interest. You see, with regular interest, you earn a return just on your initial investment, or principal. But with compound interest, you earn a return not only on your principal, but also on the interest that your money has already earned. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gaining more snow and getting bigger as it goes. Let's illustrate with an example. Imagine you put $100 into a savings account with an annual interest rate of 5%. After 1 year, you'll have earned $5 in interest, bringing your total to $105. But here's where the magic happens. In the second year, you're not just earning interest on your original $100, you're also earning interest on the $5 you made in the first year. So you'll end up with even more at the end of the year. And this process repeats year after year. Now, imagine this effect over decades with larger sums of money. That's the power of compound interest. It's like a slow cooker for your savings. You just set it, forget it, and let time do its thing. Of course, the earlier you start, the better. Thanks to compound interest, even small amounts saved early on can grow into substantial sums over time. So don't wait until you have a lot to save. Start small, start now. Compound interest is a powerful tool in your saving and investing arsenal. It's a way to make your money work harder for you without you having to lift a finger. And that's what smart saving is all about. With compound interest, you're not just saving money, you're growing money.